kind of a nice little tune.
The first part I'm missing something. Do that again. Go up to C quick. No. Or you can go in there. Something. What is that?
I think that's good enough.
Close we're going to get it. Try play, let's see, play Flowers of Edinburgh. I want to see something. Something I was going with the other night.
Same part. You used the C. Let's see. I had a little thought right there about something.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go again.
There's where I thought maybe you might come back to you.
Go back. Okay, do it 4 times. Sounds better than the second one. Maybe just do the first one, skip the second one. Let's see. Either way, really.
Yeah. Drive long nuts.
Oh, funny. Yeah.
glossy. That's good.
Yeah, but I was sloppy as the dickens on that.
That's it. Finger hadn't hurt you anymore, had it?
Nope, just that one day. I think I must have slept with it and got it maybe in a band or something.
I sometimes do that with a wake up my hand. I'm a great hand to put my hand on my face. And
sometimes I'll hang mine over the bed, you know, it hangs like that all the time. Let's see. Okay. Play hit the Durangue, straight Durangue.
Now you're going to get your beat.
Yeah.
I was gone, but Paul Jones came up and got his bow.
Oh.
And Margaret to give to him, but I didn't get to talk to him or anything. She said it was kind of a muggy day, and
yeah.
Play number 2. good tune. You're getting through that much.
Well, I can tell I'm tired now because I'm not hitting them clean. No,
That's all.
Play snowshoe. I started to move my arm, it was stuck. That's where I missed that chord. Let's play that Flowers Head. I didn't have it on. I'll switch those two parts. Billy.
I noticed in the manual that I got the thing from Columbia yesterday too. Did I tell you
that? Yeah. Let's see.
What's his name?
Probably got the tobacco juice all over it.
Yeah.
Play Billy.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I'm trying to practice. I was trying to get way down there to hit it. The other night, I almost hit it. Rather than go hit it down there. I really accentuated it.
Well, I'd be thrown out according to Christeson's rules. He said.
But you changed it.
Yeah, he said if you had more counts in it than 32 beats, in order to be discounted, because that's the basis of all fiddle tunes. But now there's some others like Hell Among Yearlings and like Fire on the Mountain.
They got a long count.
That miner's a good licking it.
And that's really keeping it simple now.
Yeah.
That's 2 chords. Well, that one miner's thrown in. The rest of that is just like an old 2 chord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thinking we could do that in 3 key just like we do Wanderers.
Oh yeah.
Do it into D.
Yeah.
Let's see how it's going.
Oh wait, what's D7 then? Oh here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. from G up to D. What is my
A.
okay?
Now that's what that first recorded in was in D.
D. Huh?
Want to play it all then?
Yeah. That down. I'm going to see if we can get it then. Kentucky Waltz.
we didn't change keys in that, did we?
No, you better stick with me. You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to go over that a little bit more
All right.
before we play it. For me to, I know it's there, but I forgot. I was concentrating on that E minor coming up.
Yeah, I know
I
you.
hit the E minor.
D minor.
I mean D minor.
Well, that's all right where you hit that D minor. That's not quite what we had in mind to start with, but that's all right. After you make the F, go into D minor. Yeah. All right, try it again.
I left the E out.
You mean here?
I left it out.
A.
I'll just take a little practice on that. Put out, oh, peekaboo.
All right. Let's see. start in for a while and use C there, didn't you?
I'll be. Keyboard, yeah. Good tune.
Yes, it is.
And you going straight on sounds good too. Instead of a while ago, at first you were halting between those parts, but now they go right on.
I tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. See, I was off that tune for a long time. Now this tune, I believe we played it. I think it's called Weidman's Quick Step.
They have, geez.
C. We ever played that?
No. Weidman?
Weidman's Quick Step.
W-I-D-E-M-A-N.
Yes, Weidman's Quick
Let's
Step.
play that again. I like it.
Now there's a third part to it that I never did learn, but
Let's do the
we
two.
don't need it. See. Back C. I think it's C and G.
Okay.
C.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's almost a polka.
Yeah, I like that tempo.
Yeah.
We don't have too many at that tempo.
No, we don't.
In fact, the only tune I play that really, let's see, Lonnie's Maple Sugar has almost a beat, a polka beat to it. And that, now we play something else that has almost a polka.
play
Silver hornpipe.
no, oh, what was I thinking of? Down yonder. All those are kind of almost polkas. They're
Play Happy Days and Lonely Nights. Everybody likes that.
yeah,
F or C?
C.
C. I had that the other night. Yeah, I started in this, the two parts ended in the low part the other night.
All right.
We went through it one more time, didn't we? And add what did we?
Let's see. We started. You've been starting down there.
Yeah, I started. Well, I ended up way down there. Let's do the. Let's just go like you usually do and see what. that wouldn't slide up the same as this does.
It ought to. That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I'll play leather before we go. I'll play leather bridges here. I'll play the two parts in it.
Let's see, play it around.
Just go that one part, the two times. You know, like when I come down, then go straight.
Yeah, I suppose go back.
Oh, that's right.
Talk to you about what they call a Scotch catch.
Well, that's go. No, not really. I think I know what it is.
Well, it's a kind of a jerky.
Yeah.
That's I looked that up, and it, in the big, even in the Big Webster Dictionary, shows a picture of the music, what that looks like in music. It's called a Scotch catch.
Let's see, where we go here? Let's see, what's something else we'll be playing? Oh, Seamus, then. Oh Lord, we've been skipping that the last few times.
That that's the B tune.
Yeah, well, it'd be up to us to make mistakes what happened. To play it, somebody'd say, "Why play Seamus here? We hadn't played it for a month or so." Now, let's see. I tell you. Now let me think. There's some other old timey stuff. What's this? Charlotte and G. You remember that? Somebody's gonna want a Charlotte now. Maybe.
Jessup, we ought to pass
Yeah,
that
yeah.
on.
Now, what's this, let me think of some other stuff. Well, come here a second, I see it 1,000 times before. In the before next week now, there's some other thing. What's that, Over the Water to Charlie's, or?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Indeed.
Almost
That's
like
ours.
Washington.
That and we ought to practice that Cthulhu once in a while, 'cause it's kind of our issue.
D.
A and D.
All right. One D.
E. D.
I'll really have to work on that. That time is so.
Yeah. Now, that's the one you kind of sound bagpipe. I bet you it's a bagpipe tune.
Let's see. Play one in A. We haven't played anything in A. to play.
Almost what?
9 here. I'm going to play what?
Let's play a little bit of G. Get a B minor and an A minor.
A minor, that was it. Yeah. Do we normally play that fast?
No.
I thought we were kind of speeding up. That's okay.
That's about the way we
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. Play that P one again for me.
there?
I think I am now. I'm getting there.
You want to use this part to tune by?
No, I think that's what threw me out. Trying to tune by in the first place.
We have a lot of
Play a little Durangue.
Oh, yes, we have. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard you play.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Cricket on the hearth?
Yeah, cricket on the hearth. Well, that's what you said, hearth.
What about the breakdown?
Huh?
Breakdown.
Okay.
C.
wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, never know.
That's terrible. Well, what I mean is you ought to be cleaning it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's what we were saying.
You got in trouble.
Kiss me. Kiss me waltz, eh? Kiss waltz, you call it, don't you? Yeah, kiss waltz.
All right. Another waltz by Westphalia waltz.
Yeah, yeah.
Gee.
We don't need to get the best till the last, you know.
Oh, well, you got your guitar too. Bring it in. Here we go. What is that now? Get over here, one of you. Come on. Sit down. Come on, Carl. Carl? Have a phone into that. Come on, Carl. Charlie sold his little big phone.
Did he? Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh, she got some hundred here.
Ross McCarty did 10 and a half. All of a sudden, you don't even get that thing. Everybody looking for his friend. He's quite a character. Well, I think more of a Ross. Not too much of a Norval, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, they carried that thing around and burned around the house. Right, with a portable organ. Mom played that organ. And Dad played his banjo. And they went to California on a train. And well, they just played that banjo and sang that old train through all the way up there. But it's that big thing. Big one. Oh, he was too. Yeah. Yes, he was. And a good fellow.
got Montana Waltz in there. You like that one, don't you?
Dave. Or B minor. No, I don't really. Or straight. B minor. I still fuck with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's down a little bit. You're on down a little ways too.
I was saying the F.
Yeah.
That looks like.
Like see, if over you hit that this way, that's
Pretty chord. That B minor is real pretty chord.
so it don't seem to bother me. But
Play.
The tune I'm going to try to play now has sort of a story back of it. The name of it is Someday I'll Wander Back Again.
yeah.
The story is I went with a lot of girls before my wife finally talked me into getting married. And when I'd go with one till I got tired of her and thought about hunting another, I'd play this tune to her and tell her goodbye.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
while you're in the mood, I want Pearl to take you with that poem and also that song you sang.
Oh.
I'm going to send it to Raymond's boy in California.
What is that, Jimmy Murphy? Is that what you're...
That's a song.
That was the song.
Poem, what you mean
And he said a poem that day, too.
the blessing?
Not me.
Yeah, the blessing you mean?
No, he
No.
No.
Did you say a poem you may have?
He said a poem that day.
He did at your house. Yeah?
No, I tell you what she's talking about, because I got a letter about it. They asked me to say grace at the table.
No, this one.
Well, I didn't say a poem.
What did he say? Well, I thought he did, too.
I did too.
That was in the song, Maybe it was part of the song.
You say some of Jimmy Murphy, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you talk some of that and then sing it?
No, I just...
I usually sing
She
that.
already asked me to
Yeah.
sing that. I don't know whether I can chord with any on the guitar or not.
Well, you didn't have to.
But I haven't tried that since that day over at your house. Maybe I can think of a verse or two of it.
I've got one.
If it's any chord you can strong.
Oh.
Jimmy Murphy and myself went fishing on the lake. We took along some whiskey, for it was a chilly day. And every time a fish we'd catch, a drink of booze we'd take, till Jimmy's feet got tangled up and he fell into the lake. Well, I looked around for a plank aboard, but nothing could be found, till I spied an iron crowbar was lying on the ground. Well, I picked it up, and the looks of joy I never shall forget. He threw both hands to grab it tight. Well, I guess he'd got it yet. Well, I owned a pair of horses, the best that I could find. Also a buggy and a coachman on behind. One horse was stolen from me on a dark and stormy night. I done forgot it. No trace of the robber could I find, though I searched with all of my might. My wife, who was a Christian, to me one day did say, if you want to bring that robber back, you just get down and pray. Well, thinking she knew what was right, I prayed then some, of course, and sure enough, the thief came back and stole my other horse.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy Murphy had the toothache. He thought that he would go to the dentist to have it pulled because it pained him so. When he sat down in the office chair, he wasn't quite so bold. He wouldn't open his mouth for the doctor to get a hold. Says the doctor to his office boy, go get a great big pin, hold it underneath Jim's shelf. When I wink, you jab it in. Well, the tooth came with a jaw. Said Jim, by George, I didn't know the root went down so far. Now that's it, I can't think of any more words.
Well, you have to do it anyway.
I used to play that with the guitar, but I can't do it anymore.
Oh, well, you do all right otherwise.
Oh, that's it.
What? Daddy Blues?
about chicken reel? Right over behind you there.
Everybody knows Red Wing.
Red Wing. Okay, play it. Waltz all in C.
ask you how long.
I was up on Belize, Virginia.
Oh, that's been a year and a half at least. Yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
What about flock of birds?
Flock of birds.
Flock of birds.
Oh, he plays flock of birds?
No. You play one, then I'll play.
Oh, yeah.
Play something. Okay. Go ahead and play anything else.
You're going to play.
Play
Arkansas
Arkansas
Travel.
Travel. He plays
Arkansas Travel.
Arkansas Travel. He
Play
plays
that new one then.
Play in G. He plays in G.
Oh, it does. Yes, Steve.
What's that?
Anytime you ever played the Raymond.
That's the first tune he started with. Actually, that'd be what he started with. Yeah. He'd fool us every once in a while. I'll start with something different.
Yeah.
Just for the heck of it.
But
9 times out of 10, he's
right.
played Flock of Birds.
Yeah.
Play this big blue wall.
Yeah. Hey, cheater.
Well, or we don't know if you stagger around.
No,
Just tell me what one.
But let's have it.
You got a different name for it, though.
Sold the joy, but you're going to burn that fiddle up before that's over. That's what I'm afraid.
How do you play that waltz? Now, they got different name for it right here.
well,
Talk me off on turkey control.
Here, Jenny. I can always stop.
Oh, yeah, put one sugar and two of that put water in it. Do it now. One sugar. Hey, boy, thank you. That is welcome.
You know, I used to be like, oh, I wish I knew what you're talking about. Oh, I played the same, but I've forgotten it all.
Yeah, that's
They call it the
You like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
He plays it, and he's got another name.
Peekaboo.
No, no, it's not
We played peekaboo.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's down home and there's
Try that. That's all right.
That's not it.
Kentucky.
You go up higher.
Thank you, ma'am. Very nice of you. Thank you.
Play. Do.
No, I don't. We lost it.
I don't know. I just have, I can't.
Won't you say for me, it wouldn't be that, would it? It goes up.
You know what the name of it is, Carl? You don't know the name of it?
No, I don't. They call it the last cheater's waltz, but he plays it, but he don't. He said he didn't know it.
Hey, he does know whiskey before breakfast.
Well,
That's not it, but he does know that.
Whiskey before breakfast.
While he's trying to think of that.
And I'll play that some more.
Indeed.
Please, look.
Manny, I think you like it.
There, go back up one. There.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
I've just been waiting for her to grab her glasses. That's what I've been waiting for.
That goes a religious song, he said.
Okay.
I imagine everybody will know this. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. I think that's the prettiest song I know.
Beautiful song.